OTAs is going down all across the NFL, man. Teams are getting ready. They're seeing what guys can do. We will speak to DJ James here in a second. We're waiting for him. But OTAs, man, I remember going to OTAs.
Yeah.
It was a bit different about 15 years ago, Curtis, believe it or not.
And whole different facility, right?
Different, well, we were the first team in VMAC.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was different, man. We wore pads. We thudded up. There was some contact out there, but in today's NFL, they invest more in their players, so they want to protect them a bit. And these old heads who help negotiate the CBA say, look, we don't want a whole bunch of contact if we don't need it. And it makes sense for the older guys. The young guys, they're probably sitting there like, hey, let's go get it. But OTAs, it's the opportunity for these rookies to kind of establish themselves before training camp. They go through their rookie mini camp, and you're just competing against rookies. It's a bit easier. These are like your peers. You're looking them in their eyes. You get to OTAs, you with the big dogs.
Yeah, absolutely are. This is their sort of first experience at real NFL football because you're not playing against your college peers. You're not playing against your fellow rookies. No, you're playing against the guys like DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, guys who have been here, who have established themselves over the course of their NFL careers.
All right. Well, speaking of establishing yourself, let's bring in DJ James. DJ, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good, man. What's the journey been like so far, man? Rookie minicamp is all done. Now you're in OTAs. Is it what you expected or a bit different?
It's what I expected. It's been fun, just getting pushed, playing some new stuff that I wasn't previously playing as much, just working nickel and cornerback. I'm excited for it, though, excited for the challenge.
Now, DJ, not a lot of guys coming into the NFL have the luxury of playing with multiple college teammates. You have two on that defense, a guy who was in your draft class, Nehemiah Pritchett, and also Derek Hall, who was a second-round pick in the 23 draft class. So what's it like having a couple of familiar faces around to help each other out?
Oh, it's great. Just knowing guys that I've played years of football with and just also having somebody that's been in our shoes before, just having him as a helping hand during all this has been great as well. Just him telling us certain pointers that me and Nehemiah need to know while heading into stuff. It's been really fun to have both of those guys with me.
We keep hearing about this Mike McDonald defense and the way that he teaches it. I think that's kind of been the highlight when we talk to these guys across the country, trying to learn more about it. What do you have to say about the way that he teaches it? Does it stick? Do you like the style? Well, talk to me a little bit.
Oh, I love the style. He lets us play freely, play fast, really just let us use our instincts, breaking on the ball, and then he got some pressures as well that our guys are really fired up about, so I'm excited.
All right, DJ, this is our first time getting to talk to you and introducing you to Seahawks fans that are listening. So I got to know, you're from Spanish Fort, Alabama. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page. It's not a big town. So what was there to do in Spanish Fort during high school and during all those times where, the Friday night lights and what did you do for fun growing up?
Oh, yeah, I went to Spanish Fort High School. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. So Spanish Fort just a smaller town, city that's in Mobile. But the whole area is Mobile, Alabama. But for fun, I just went to the beach. I love the water. I'm a coast guy. I love the beach. Love to get involved in outdoors. I love the water. So anything to do with like going down to the beach, having fun with friends, that's what I was all up for. I love the water.
So I imagine you coming to the Seahawks facility and seeing that it is right on the water has got to be a pretty cool feeling.
Oh, yeah, very cool, very cool. I love to see water, love to be around it, so it was really cool.
DJ, you mentioned that you've been playing the nickel and the corner spots. Talk me through that. What's the difference between playing outside and playing inside, and which do you prefer?
The difference, I got to say, nickel stuff, you got to react quicker to certain stuff like your keys and where your eye progression is. You got to be quicker, and you got to know where your landmark is as well, getting to your landmark. Corners, more so, you either got man or you playing a certain zone, and you just got to know those techniques for those zones. You don't really have too many landmarks to get to because you're either man or you're either in a third or a cover two corner. But it's not too much, but different. I'd say it's more so just knowing your keys in the nickel position. Corner is not too hard in this defense right now. They not making it too hard for us. They're making it really easy, so the corners can play fast. But the nickel, you got to know what you're doing because you carried a lot of like the passing strengths and stuff of that nature. So you got to just know where you're going, know where your landmark is.
DJ, you started your college career at Oregon, then transferred to Auburn. So getting to play in the Pac-12 and the SEC, did you notice any big differences, maybe in the speed of the game between the two conferences during your college career?
Definitely. The speed and physicality, I could say, in the SEC was different. More so the physicality. What people don't know, the Pac-12 it's a fast conference. They air raid conference, throw the ball a lot, so they had fast guys on the outside moving around. So the speed wasn't just too different. It was more so the interior, the box, just the physicality in the box, in the run game as well.
DJ, back when I was with the Hawks, we were padded up as many chances as they could give us, man. And I would imagine that's pretty much what it was like at the University of Auburn. Obviously, college football is different. What's it like for you being out there and playing a physical game, especially in the nickel where you're a bit more involved in the run game, but not having those pads on? Would you prefer to have the pads on, or do you kind of like the lighter low, so to speak?
You said the what at the end?
Just the lighter
low?
practices, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I always enjoy that, just coach taking care of us, but you got to make the most of those reps and attack it so they know what you'll do when the pads come on. But if you don't, they're going to put the pads on you, so you just got to show them without the pads to know what you're going to do with the pads on. So it's just been fun, soaking it all in at the nickel spot.
DJ, what's it been like kind of learning the playbook in your time as a pro? You've had, it's been about a month since the draft. What's that transition been like for you?
It's been fun just having my coaches, Coach Scott, Coach McDonald, all those guys just helping us break down the defense from the inside to the out. So it's been fun just learning it. I love learning football. I'm a fast learner with it as well. So it's been really fun just growing each and every day under defense.
Have you taken a look at the opposition yet? I know you're in OTAs and you're figuring out where your role is. Is now the time of the year where you'll take a peek at what you're going to see during the regular season, or are you more focused on just locking things down here in Seattle and establishing yourself?
I'm just trying to establish myself, gain the trust of my teammates and my coaches right now. But when that time comes, I will be having to look. Got no choice.
I like it, DJ. Now, DJ, I imagine it might have been a culture shock to you to hear a British accent coming from your defensive coordinator. What were those first interactions like with Coach Dirty?
Yeah, it was different. It was kind of surprising to me, but it was funny. He's a great guy, but it was different for sure. It was different.
We spoke to Dirty when he got the job, and we asked him what's his favorite part about football, and he said violence. And I go, oh, he got a twinkle in his eye, man. You can kind of see that. Is that the feeling that you get from Dirty?
Oh yeah, definitely. He like his defense to play a certain way. So we gotta play a certain way.
Love that. DJ, I want to know, when you saw the schedule release, was there any games that you saw and you're like, man, I get to play in this stadium this year? I get to play in that stadium? Is there any stadium around the NFL that you're looking forward to setting foot in?
I haven't too much looked too deeply at the schedule to see the away games. But I'm excited to play in our stadium and see the 12s, so I'm very excited for that.
He's locked in. I can't wait to see you guys in New England, East Coast. I can't remember the last time I saw the Seahawks on the East.
Did we play them early in New England?
Week 2.
Week 2. Good weather, though.
Okay.
Good weather.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Late in the season, you go to Chicago, though, so, layer up, bro. You got to layer up.
Oh, yeah. I think that was in December, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. December 26th, man. Well, look, man, we appreciate you taking time out of your day. We're excited about you here, man. Stay focused, do your thing, keep making plays, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, DJ.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great one.
All right, man. You too.
You too.